73 seconds. That's how long it took to torch my world. 1 minute, 13 seconds to watch my marriage, 6 years of love, laughter and promises crumble to ash. My phone screen glowed with the timestamp 1:13. I stood frozen, staring at my friends Ethan and Mia Larson. Mia's eyes brimmed with pity, her hand hovering like she wanted to fix me but didn't know how. Ethan's jaw hung slack, shock etched into his face. They tried to speak, but words failed. I didn't wait. "I'm out," I muttered, turning away, shame burning my throat. My heart was a wreck, but I wasn't ready for the woman who'd piece it back together. "No way," Caleb, Mia called after me. "You're not going alone. We're with you." Ethan and Mia had been my rocks for years. Ethan since high school, where we tossed footballs and dreamed big. We both went to Tennessee State, but I dropped out sophomore year, broke and disillusioned. College wasn't my path. Ethan stuck it out, played walk-on basketball, and graduated. I moved back to our small Tennessee town, landed a job with Public Works, and earned an associate's degree at a local community college. Ethan visited during holidays, and we'd hit the Rusty Nail, a dive bar owned by my buddy Lucas. I spent too much money there, but it was home. That's where I met Natalie. She was 32, a cocktail waitress with a smile that could melt steel. Her dark blonde hair fell in waves, and her hazel eyes sparkled with mischief. One crooked bottom tooth only made her cuter. I called it her pouty smile paired with tiny laugh lines that screamed charm. She was a goddess, and I was hooked from the start, even if I tried to play it cool. I knew Lucas and the staff, so I'd sit at the bar chatting. Natalie worked most nights, and Lucas kept service lean to avoid drunken brawls. I wasn't looking for love. I'd had that in high school with Lauren, a sweet romance of hand-holding and chaste kisses. We parted amicably before college. She went to Oregon State, I stayed local. At the Rusty Nail, I was sowing wild oats. Some nights I chased pretty girls, others I let them come to me. My success rate was decent and I wasn't shy about it. But Natalie changed the game. One night after the bar closed, I was gassing up my truck when her sedan rolled in. We talked, the autumn chill biting. She flirted hard and I matched her energy. "Let's grab coffee," she said, nodding to a diner across the street. In her car, she got restless. "Why don't you ever hit on me, Caleb?" I fumbled. "You work for Lucas. I don't mess with that." She smirked. "How about dinner Friday?" Lucas doesn't own my free time. That damn smile. I would have canceled a vacation to take her out. Natalie was petite, 5'2", maybe 100 pounds, soaking wet, but fit with curves that stopped traffic. Over dinner, she was electric, her wit sharp. She didn't say, "Let's hook up," but her vibe screamed it. At my place, she shed her clothes before I locked the door. "Come to Mama," she purred, half shy, half wicked. Her boldness threw me a mix of thrill and unease. We went at it, but her aggression, demanding, almost performative, felt off. I couldn't keep up. "Something wrong?" she asked, like her intensity should have floored any man. "Can we slow down?" I said. She bristled. "You intimidated, maybe I admitted." That raw honesty shifted something, but the night stayed awkward. Our second try 4 days later was the same, her pushing me, stalling. It got so tense she dressed and asked for a ride home. The drive was silent. At the bar, she avoided me. I cornered her after a shift. "What's your deal, Natalie?" She glared, eyes on my belt, not my face. "I can tell when I'm not wanted," I snapped. "It's not that. I want to know you, not just bang. Talk slow, not this come to mama rush." Her guard dropped, guilt flashing in her eyes. "I'm sorry, Caleb, I like you. You're funny hot. But I've got a kid 2 years old. My roommate watches him when I'm out. I'm rushed." That changed us. I wasn't ready to be a stepdad, but I stuck around. We took our time and it clicked. She called me, not waiting for me to show at the bar. 3 more dates, each one pulling me deeper into her orbit. On my birthday, she insisted we hit the Rusty Nail to dance. Why there, I asked. I love tonight's band, she said, eyes pleading. I can't dance during shifts. Her tone was off too eager. A knot formed in my gut, but I caved. We nabbed a table, the place filling fast. The band Midnight Riffs played covers. Their singer Jake Razor Malone was a scruffy guy with a sketchy mustache. He locked eyes on Natalie, barely noticing me. We danced 6 songs. I hoped for a slow one, but they took a break. I hit the restroom, and when I returned, she was gone. Her coworker Sarah looked nervous. Saw her in the ladies' room. Maybe her lie was thin and my stomach churned. I searched the bar methodical until I heard Jake's voice from a back room. Damn, baby, that was sweet. I stepped in. Natalie was on her knees, Jake zipping up his leather pants. He smirked, wiping her chin. Tell your boyfriend you're sick. Meet me here after last call. My world tilted, rage and betrayal colliding. She hesitated but nodded. I can't come back, she said. My son. Jake shrugged. Thanks for the birthday gift. Then he saw me. Shit. Natalie turned her face blank, not scared, just resigned. Caleb, I said, voice sharp, before storming out. Jake's taunt echoed Natalie's back in business, and I nearly decked him, but he slipped away. Lucas, the owner, blocked me. What's up, Caleb? I brushed past. Gotta go. My heart was a bruise, and I swore I'd never return. 4 days later, a man in a suit knocked on my door. Caleb Monroe. I nodded. I'm Victor Hayes, he said, venom in his voice. You're screwing my wife. Stop or I'll ruin you. I'm a DA. Shock hit like a freight train. He showed me a photo, Natalie, his wife. She's got a condition. Stay away so her father and I can help her. I nodded, stunned, as he drove off in a sleek car. A week later, Natalie cornered me at the bar. Ignore Victor. We're separated. He's controlling, abusive. But I cut her off. We're done, Natalie. You disrespected me with that singer. Her lies unraveled, and I walked away, vowing to never trust like that again. I found a new bar and reconnected with Ethan online. We planned fishing trips and racquetball. He heard my Natalie saga and teased my new love for country music, swearing off rock. I avoided dating, filling my life with purpose. Then Ethan met Mia, and I met Olivia. She was 34, a marketing exec with raven hair, emerald eyes, and a laugh that lit up rooms. Her beauty stopped my heart, but her fire stole it. At a Nashville club, I spilled drinks on her blouse. Sorry, I'll pay to clean it, I stammered. You'd better, she shot back, smirking. Lucky for you, I've got a spare in my car. Where you sitting? You owe me a drink. Her wit disarmed me, and I was smitten. We danced, awkward at first, then talked for hours in a quiet booth. Olivia was sharp, a little sassy, and magnetic. I could have listened to her forever. I got her number, and Ethan and Mia razzed me all the way home. 2 months later, we were a whirlwind, my heart daring to hope again. Olivia was different, driven, free-spirited, but kind. She loved art, decorating my place with sculptures. She wanted 2 kids. I wanted 4. We clashed on finances, but compromised. Her obsession with the River Kings, a local band gone national, was our biggest divide. Her passion for them stirred old wounds, but I loved her too much to let it break us. We married after 10 months, and for 2 years, life was perfect. We hung with Ethan and Mia, planned fishing trips, and laughed like kids. Then, Olivia's job scored backstage passes to the River Kings at Nissan Stadium. She was ecstatic, waving 4 tickets. We're on stage with them, I groaned. Why watch their backsides? But her joy was contagious. I didn't know it had cost me everything. I hinted at skipping it, but Olivia insisted. You love me, right? Ethan and Mia were thrilled, so I relented. We arrived early, Olivia buzzing to meet the band. She and Mia danced like teens backstage, dragging us in for the encore. The lead singer, Cole Blaze Harper, was everything I hated, arrogant, tattooed, draped in a ridiculous red cape. When he smiled at Olivia, my gut twisted. He signaled a stagehand who whispered to Olivia and Mia. They followed him onto the stage without a glance back. Betrayal's shadow crept in. Cole danced with them, the crowd roaring. For the final ballad, he sang to Olivia, brushing her cheek. She looked euphoric, and I felt sick. They vanished backstage. Ethan and I circled the stadium, finding a locked exit tunnel. After 45 minutes, Mia emerged, looking shaken. "Where's Olivia?" I asked, voice flat. "She's gone?" Mia choked out, handing me Olivia's phone. My heart stopped. A video waited, time-stamped 1:13. Olivia's voice trembled. "I'm joining the River Kings Midwest tour. 4 shows left, Caleb. I have to do this. It's once in a lifetime. I know it hurts our marriage. I'm not asking you to ignore the groupie stuff. I'll be back in 2 weeks to explain. I love you." She left her ring with Mia, a promise to return. I stood numb, my world shattered. Ethan and Mia drove me home, their chatter about Olivia grating. I snapped, changed the subject. That night I barely slept, haunted by her choice. My sister Hannah arrived the next evening with Lauren, my high school ex. They'd stayed friends and brought sandwiches to cheer me up. "What's your plan?" Hannah asked after I showed them the video. "Divorce," I said. They nodded, but Hannah pushed. "Let's break it down." Olivia didn't plan this. She's impulsive, not malicious. Lauren chimed in. She tried to soften the blow with the video. Their words stung, but I couldn't forgive. "It's not just sex with Cole," I said. "It's the betrayal. She broke our vows." The idea of her with him, unprotected, intimate, made me sick. Hannah asked, "What's infidelity to a guy? Is she tainted?" "It's not that," I said. "It's the broken trust." Lauren frowned. "What if she used protection?" "Doesn't matter," I shot back. "It's Cole Harper, a rock star. How do I compete with that memory?" The thought of living in his shadow crushed me. Lauren visited again alone. We reminisced, rekindling old sparks. Her warmth felt safe, but I held back, torn by Olivia's shadow. Days later, Mia called. "Olivia's in Boston for an extra show. Cole's paying her flight. She loves you." Fury replaced hope. She didn't even call me. I cut ties with Ethan and Mia, their embarrassment clear. Lauren stepped up, but one night she stopped me. "I'm falling for you again, Caleb, but I won't be your rebound. I want us after this settles." Her honesty hit hard, and I knew she was right. I hired a lawyer, a shark named Greg. "Serve her in Boston," I said, handing him my ring. I wanted her to feel the weight of her choice. Lauren was thrilled but cautious. "Heal first," she said. "Talk to Olivia. Understand why." Her wisdom forced me to face my pain. I met a therapist, Dr. Claire, who helped me unpack my trust issues. She didn't sugarcoat it. My picker wasn't broken, but my questions were too shallow. The night before Olivia returned, Lauren and I talked for hours, dreaming of a future. Hope flickered, but I vowed to take it slow. Olivia was home when I got back, half drunk, a whiskey bottle empty. "Look who's here," I spat. "How could you?" she slurred. "That's my question," I shot back. "You're wasted. We'll talk tomorrow." Sober. Her state threw me, but I held firm. The next night, she cooked my favorite meatballs and cleaned the house wearing my favorite jeans. Her effort felt desperate, manipulative. "I didn't poison it," she growled when I hesitated. "Sit," I ordered. "Our marriage is over, but I need answers." She nodded, resigned, promising honesty. "Why'd you go?" I asked. "It was a once-in-a-lifetime chance," she said. "I didn't think. It was incredible." Her flippancy enraged me. "Before or after you slept with Cole?" She sighed. "I worked Caleb, marketing. I pitched ideas to their manager. I didn't buy it." "How many times with Cole unprotected?" she snapped. "4 times no protection. Once with the drummer David and bassist Kyle." Happy now, her defiance broke me. "You broke our vows," I said. "I don't trust you. What's your plan?" She softened. "I love you. Show me you love me. Let me prove it." Her plea was hollow, and I saw through it. "You think I'd touch you after that?" I said. "You didn't vet her, Caleb," she countered. "I'm not damaged goods. We can fix this." Her denial fueled my resolve. "No, Olivia. Trust's gone. Respect's gone. It's over." She asked about Lauren, accusing me of hypocrisy. "Lauren's not why I said. You broke my heart the second you left." Her shoulders sagged, defeated. "Read the papers," I said. "Sign them. We're out in 10 days." She sobbed, but I felt nothing. 2 nights later, she was gone, her stuff packed. "I'm sorry, Caleb," she said. "No hope for us." "None," I replied. She signed the papers, took a job with the River Kings, and left for good. I married Lauren. 23 years later, we've got 4 kids. Eric at Notre Dame, 2 boys and a daughter in high school. Lauren's my anchor, my home. One night, she left a Rolling Stone on the counter Olivia's interview marked. She'd climbed the music industry working for Journey, but never remarried, her regrets hurting me. I felt no victory, only closure. Lauren's note read, "Her loss was my gain, I love you." Olivia chased fame, but I found love a true infidelity story.